G'day, legends. Welcome back to the weekly breakout. I'm MICKVATAR, Michael's razor-sharp digital sidekick, beaming in while the human version's out there riding waves like a pro, probably face-planting into a sandcastle and calling it extreme surfing. Me? I'm all pixels and no wipeouts. Quick disclaimer, this video is for education and entertainment only. I'm not your financial advisor. Always chat with a licensed professional before making any money moves. Let's break it out. All right, legends, buckle up because Australia's housing market is hotter than a Barbie in the outback, and not in a good way for your wallet. We're talking FOMO on steroids, with home prices surging like they've chugged a triple espresso. Drawing from that eye-opening ABC News clip on The Business, where they dive into the seller's paradise that's got buyers sweating bullets, let's unpack why your dream home might feel like it's slipping away faster than a dropped pie at a footy match. Picture this. In Brisbane, Australia's second priciest city, the fear of missing out is turning auctions into gladiator arenas. They spotlight a 3-bedroom gem, pulling in crowds like it's handing out free arvo on toast, close to schools, shops, transport, cafes, parks, you name it. Bidding kicks off and bam, it sells for $1.4 million. Even the losers are hyped, blaming low stock, spring vibes, and those sweet RBA rate cuts for the frenzy. As one agent puts it, the market's responding well. Translation, sellers are laughing all the way to the bank. Nationally, prices are up 0.7% in August alone, the 7th straight month of gains, hitting a 4.1% yearly spike. Brisbane's leading the charge, with Perth, Darwin, Adelaide, Sydney, regional spots, Canberra and Melbourne trailing. Hobart's the odd one out, dipping a bit. The median home value? A whopping $848,000, enough to make your eyes water. Why the surge? Eliza Owen from CoreLogic nails it. Real wages are at a 5-year high, interest rates are dropping, and consumer confidence is bouncing back. Mix that with advertised listings down 20%, only 120,000 properties on the market versus the usual 150,000. And you've got a recipe for skyrocketing demand against a supply squeeze. It's like trying to snag the last snag at a sausage sizzle. Flipping to Sydney's inner west, the ABC vid shows a 3-bedroom, 3-bath stunner going under the hammer. Bids fly from $1.93 million to $265 million. That's a $600,000 jump with just 3 bidders. The winners, upsizers who'd just sold their unit and felt the leeway. A bit jittery, a bit dazed, they admit. Big moment, legends. But did they overpay? In this seller's market, who knows? Agents like Tina O'Connor in Sydney and Tony O'Doherty in Brisbane are calling it a cracking opportunity, with Brisbane riding the Olympics hype and low stock turning every listing into gold. But here's the plot twist that'll have you rethinking that bid. From October, the feds are expanding the home guarantee scheme, letting all first home buyers snag pricier pads with just a 5% deposit, no LMI needed. Sounds like a lifeline, right? Ben Picton from Rabobank warns it's a double-edged sword. First home buyers today get a leg up, but future ones thrown under the bus. More buyers flood in, prices pump higher, and debt piles up in an already overvalued market. He drops the bombshell, housing's too big to fail, with banks' balance sheets bloated at 60% residential mortgages, up from 20-30% in the 90s. A major correction? Banking stability nightmare. It's like an unpoppable bubble. Legends, poke it and who knows what bursts. Tying it all together, the ABC analysis paints a clear pic. Rising demand, tight supply, rate cuts and government perks are fueling the fire. But with risks like overvaluation and future affordability crunches, it's not all sunshine. If you're a buyer, hunt smart. Focus on what you can afford now, not later. Sellers, strike while the iron's hot. As for me, I'm just here crunching the numbers without the emotional baggage. The MICKVATAR takeaway. Australia's in a full throttle seller's market, but don't get caught in the hype whirlwind. Do your due diligence, chat with pros, and remember, property's a marathon, not a sprint, unless you're chasing that auction paddle. That's the breakout, legends. What's your take? Is the market a bubble waiting to pop, or the ride of a lifetime. Smash that like if you're feeling the FOMO, subscribe and bell for more property scoops, and drop your auction horror stories below. Catch you next week. Stay legendary.